This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.
Welcome back to AFTV, a 2-0 win at Leicester. I'm happy. How you doing, Robbie?
Fantastic win. Fantastic win. When we was talking about the game yesterday, I said that this game for me is one of those turning point games, right? Because we beat Tottenham and we were all gassed up and we were saying, oh, fantastic. What we're going to do in the next game, went to Brighton. It was a real sort of, damp was the right word that day. You know what I mean? It was a damp squid. It was a pretty poor performance. Didn't lose the game, but it was a poor performance, So I was looking at this one, I was like, right, outstanding performance by Villa. What are we going to do in this game? Tough game, tough place to come to. Always a good atmosphere here. They got some great players, Tielemans, Vardy, you name them. Long list of good players. They're a very good side. As somebody said earlier, one of the contenders for the top four. And to me, that was a convincing 2-0 win. I know they sort of came at us in the second half. I knew there was going to be a spell when they were going to come. And I was like, what we've done today is something we haven't done over the past few seasons, or past season, should I say, is that when that storm comes, we don't weather it sometimes. We let teams back in. We give away stupid goals or this. Today, we weathered the storm. We weathered that. We knew that was coming. We weathered it, and probably if we'd have been a bit better on the break, we could have had a third goal as well. And I think Schmeichel, he made a good save as well to keep them out. So I think, to me, that's what you call a complete away performance. Clean sheet, 2-0, and it was superb. So many good performances on that pitch today.
Yeah, I completely agree. If my maths is correct, I think 8 of the starting 11 today didn't start at Man City. We perhaps, I think a lot of fans, rightly so, 3 defeats, no goals scored at the time when we lost 5-0 at City. This is a very different team, a very different result and a very different performance. Are we now seeing what Arteta's trying to do now that he's got his players in place?
Remember at the start of the season, after the first 3 games, I kept using this word, there's mitigating circumstances. People would slag me off. Shut up, Robbie, what are you talking about? I'm like, listen, I wasn't happy with the performances. They were poor. But there were mitigating circumstances. The first couple of games, it was like key players missing with COVID. There was no Ben White. There was in the second game. There was no Lacazette. There was no Aubameyang. Partey was out. I think now with those players, they've come back in. They've made a major difference. And the team now is playing like a team. That team looks balanced to me out there, And what I like is I love the wing backs, the way they're getting forward. Nuno Tavares, I thought, was outstanding today. He's giving Tierney be looking at that and thinking, I've got to up my game, but that's what we want.
Yeah,
that's what we want.
I completely agree. So to round it off, does this change our expectations for the season? A lot of people were saying top 6 was looking... That'd be a good season for Arsenal. Are we now saying we're really in and amongst it? And if United keep Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, maybe that place for top 4 is up for grabs?
I said it. I got upset with...
Sorry, Ollie.
I got upset with Edu when he did that interview after the first 3 games, when he was talking about, let's not worry about targets. Let's see what we like. And I was like, no. At that time, I was like, no, we're Arsenal. We should still be aiming for the top 4, even though we lost our first 3 games. It's still early in the season. So I was like, I'm not saying we're going to get it, but that should still be the aim. And for me, that should be the aim still now. The aim's got to be top 5. If people are looking at Leicester and saying that Leicester have got a shout, Brendan Rodgers, they got a shout for the top 4, then why haven't we? If West Ham have a shout for the top 4, why don't we? So it's all about consistency. We're going to have to do more of these, go away to tough places like these, get 3 points, get a point, and keep the run going, keep playing well. But, and let's big up Mikel Arteta, because, people are quick to get on him, even including me when we weren't doing well. He's doing very, very well at the moment. It's 9 games unbeaten. I'm starting to see a pattern of play, which was something that I didn't like at the start of the season. I couldn't see that. His signings have been all good. There's not one bad signing he's made. That out of the signings he made in the summer. Ben White looking good, Tomiyasu looking outstanding, Tavares, every single one of them, Ramsdale, Sambi Lokonga, again, a great game today. those are all his signings that we were all looking at and thinking, I don't know, man, why didn't we get this? Why didn't we get... So let's big up Mikel Arteta right now, you know what I mean? Odegaard. So
worked hard when he came on.
Yeah. So we've got to big up Mikel Arteta right now, you know what I mean? When managers are getting it right, let's give them the big up. And right now, he's getting it right. There seems to be a spirit, and somebody just said it as well. The way he's sort of bringing, you know, the other night, brought Maitland-Niles, but he's you saying it, Maitland-Niles back in, bringing on Kolasinac today. That's a good little move. At 2-0, bring it in, keeping that harmony in the camp. So well done to Mikel Arteta.
Yeah, great stuff. Cheers, Robbie.